What's up, Brian Tong here, and these right here on my face are the XREAL Airs, and this right here in my hand, this is the new XREAL Beam. And you know, I first visited XREAL's booth earlier this year at AWE 2023, and I was just super impressed with what they're doing in the augmented reality and entertainment space. So thanks to XREAL for partnering with me on this video review of the Beam. Now this is a system, and it starts obviously with the XREAL Air. They come in this sleek sunglass-like form factor that actually looks fashionable, and it's not trying to be too super futuristic, but it just looks clean, normal, and that's a good thing. Now it also allows you to see a big screen up to 130 inches in air casting mode, and then up to a 200-inch screen when connected to a computer, or even up to an equivalent watching a 330-inch screen when using the Beam from 10 meters distance. So just think of the XREAL Airs as your personal IMAX screen that you can take with you anywhere, and it connects to everything. Now you'll see the video feed of the connected device projected into the glasses when you put them on. It has two 1080p full HD Sony micro OLED displays with retina level displays and a 46-degree field of view. So this is not going to give you a wraparound view, but you're focusing really on a screen. And what takes them though to another level is the all new XREAL Beam that recently came out. And this Beam here, think of this as adding like a brain to the Air Glasses, and it allows you to connect anything with a video source into them. So we're talking phones, handheld gaming devices, game consoles, and you can do that via a physical HDMI to USB-C cable. You can do that with a USB-C to USB-C cable, or just wirelessly depending on the product. And yes, it can even connect to Apple devices over an AirPlay connection. Now, if you also want to experience a simpler form of spatial computing right now, you can when you're directly connected to your Mac, and it's not going to cost you over $3,499. Plus, the Beam here, it gives you up to 3.5 hours of battery life, so that's more than enough to get through a full movie on the road or on a plane flight. Now, this also charges up to 50% in 30 minutes with its 4,870 milliampere hour battery. Also though, this Beam is very straightforward. As a device, it fits in your hand nicely. It just kind of reminds me of how comfortable smaller phones used to be. It does have a directional pad that you can click in all 4 directions. You've got a middle button here to confirm your selection. And then there's a return button. So with a short press here, this allows you to go back 1 level, and then a long press takes you to the main home page, kind of that front page screen. And then here on top, you also get a power button. Now, if you look here on the side, there's an orange button here, and that allows you to change between 3 different display modes. So body anchor, which is a fixed placement for the display. It basically pins it in one spot, and you can do a long press if you're looking somewhere else to pin it in a new location, reset where it is, and just have it in that certain location. Or, you know, sometimes you're looking around and you want to recenter it. This is a great way to do that. Now, if you hit this just once and switch between the modes, smooth follow, this is probably my favorite mode, and it doesn't, you know, it doesn't shake around, but it makes adjustments and keeps the display centered wherever you look, no matter how much you move. You can use the directional pad also to adjust the size of the display in these 2 modes. Now the third mode, this is called side view, and that lets you place the display into one of 4 corners, so you can see really what's going on around you through these glasses, and then you can stream sports game or TV at the same time. So it's like multitasking with these glasses. Now, I also told you that it can connect to everything that has HDMI, so that's computers, both PC and Mac. Now, I have it directly connected here through the USB-C port on my Mac, and I can see an even larger display. You know, if you want to try a little bit of, again, spatial computing without paying for a $3,500 headset before Apple releases their own, you can do it. It's obviously not exactly the same, but it is kind of that idea of a larger screen looking at a different area. Now, game consoles, if you don't have the space for a big screen, let's say you're in a smaller living space, the XREAL Beam and the XREAL Air together, I think this is a killer combo for gaming. You know, I'm just connecting it from an HDMI to USB-C cable here. It also works similarly for something like the Steam Deck, which I have here. So I'm gonna hardwire this from the USB-C port on the top, and then I'm gonna pop it here on this left side. That's where you plug in devices, and I'm hardwired here with a USB-C to USB-C cable. Then I connect the glasses, which is always gonna be connected to this port here, okay? Now you can't see it, but I can see it. I mean, I can see what my Steam Deck would be normally showing right in these glasses. But the two USB-C ports also down here support simultaneously charging and video playback. It does take a few moments, and then once the video source is detected, the Beam will display the video stream onto the XREAL Air. So if you have any type of game console, use those to play your games and then send the video signal, but watch it on the XREAL Airs at 1080p, and then a recent firmware update release now adds video refresh rates up to 120 hertz where it was 60 hertz before, so they made improvements, and that's freaking awesome. Now you can also stream content wirelessly with Android devices using Miracast, but you can also stream your Apple devices to the glasses with AirPlay, so just make sure you're on the same Wi-Fi network and your iPhone, iPad, or Mac can see the Beam available as an option. The big caveat to know is that currently it does not support DRM content via a wireless connection, so you can use a physical wired connection to watch content from, say, things like Netflix, Disney Plus, and others from a game console or a device like this. But if you want to AirPlay content, the only apps that currently work with it on your iPhone are YouTube, and it works, but it can sometimes, take a little time to detect it, but it does work. This is also, right, a brand new product, and XREAL knows that what we all want. We want to be able to watch all of our content wirelessly, and they have told me directly that they're working towards enabling wireless capability in the near future. So, you just got to exercise a little patience, and we'll see where we're at with the wireless DRM content limitations in the near future. Now, where do I see myself using this the most? Well, I would obviously say on long plane rides, when I'm traveling, I just take my Steam Deck with me on a plane. You set it up with the XREAL Beam, you set it up with the Air, and I'm gaming 35,000 feet in the sky with a big screen in front of me. I mean, you can't beat that. And then if you want to feel even more immersed with your content, the XREAL Airs, they come with this blackout attachment, right? You see, you have these shades, and they come with this, and it basically completely blacks out the background for you. So before I put this on, I could actually see through the glasses and see all around me. But now, at least, especially in your dark area, you put these on, it blacks out everything. So you just end up seeing the screen right here. And that's just kind of, I would say like a special way and their goal of taking a big screen with you everywhere that connects to everything, and that's what we all want them to deliver on. So this whole setup here is available right now, and it's also not going to break the bank with the XREAL Air Glasses. They're priced at $379, and then you have the XREAL Beam here that's priced at $119. There's also a special bundle price for $449 when you get the two of them together. So you're getting a portable IMAX screen on the go for under $500. And this is still a new space in the tech world, and trust me, it's only going to get better. We've seen how much has changed over the past 5 years, and as someone who loves trying out everything out there, I mean, I really try everything out there, the XREAL Air and the XREAL Beam, they're already good enough to be part of my personal travel tech that goes with me on the road. I take them on long flights, and you can see how XREAL is one of those companies that is just helping move this category of wearable devices forward. And sure, I know this is really more of an entertainment device than an augmented reality device right now, but there's just plenty of room for it to grow and evolve over time. Now, you can see the potential and just know where this can go as far as like image quality and refresh rates getting better, and even as the technology gets smaller and more miniaturized. So for someone who travels like me, this is one of the coolest pieces of new tech this year in 2023 that won't break the bank, and you can take a big screen experience with you anywhere on the go right now that's under $500. Now, there aren't many companies who can say that right now, and XREAL is one of them. So that's my review of the new XREAL Beam alongside the XREAL Air Glasses, and I had to give you something for watching me, hanging out with us this long, so you could take advantage of a promo right now. You can get $20 off on the XREAL Air and XREAL Beam bundle at the link on screen and in the description, and then you can use the discount code below to get $20 off that bundle. Pretty sweet, right? All right, thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video.